start. Madam Deputy Chairman, at the outset, I would like to thank our Finance Minister Sri Tiwari for submitting a budget which is more rural oriented, more growth oriented, and more people oriented than the budget submitted by our Prime Minister last year. These concessions, measures, and programs do not amount to say that the Ministry of Finance have been abreast with the situation and aware of the needs of the nation, as rightly commented by one economist. Mr. Tiwari's maiden budget is a good exercise in public relations but not so good in public finance. The budget document has been prepared in such a way as to appear that it contains more concessions than tax burdens, not because the minister had dropped the proposal of imposing taxes due to drought, but because he had indulged in pre-budget exercise. Unfortunately, for the last few years, to mobilize the resources, the Ministry of Finance is following this unhealthy practice. Owing to this pre-budget exercise, the income of government has been underestimated. I am not against the mobilization of revenues to the government, which is quite essential to implement our plan targets successfully and to introduce new programs for the welfare of the country. The methods adopted by the government are quite unwarranted and irking. It shows that it has no confidence in the parliament, contrary to our expectations. Our finance minister has submitted an astronomically deficit budget. As far as the states are concerned, they have no right to print currency notes. A state which submits a deficit budget ultimately is compelled to overcome the deficit by right means. But in the case of the center, since it has a right to print the notes, the deficit budget only fuels the fire of inflation and hike in prices. Unmindful of price increase and inflation every year, the center follows the practice of submitting deficit budget. The deficit was rupees 6,000 crores in the year 1995-96, rupees 8,000 crores in 1996-97, rupees 8,000 crores in 1997-98. How are we to overcome this difficulty? Full stop.